not be people that have been detained by Tiger Base. The ones that are still alive, oh, the ones that are still alive. Because it will take a miracle for you to visit Tiger Base and for you not to die in detention or fall sick after release. When they torture you at Tiger Base, they torture you with, what would I call it? They torture you with wickedness. To the extent that they target your body system to make it fail.
Please, don't skip. Don't skip this video. I want you to watch and listen to the end. Please, don't skip. Don't fast forward. Make sure you watch this video to the very end.
Tiger Base, Imo State. It is not an anti-kidnapping unit. It is a crime scene. Tiger Base, Imo State. Before, it used to be SARS or COSO. But let me tell you, what is happening at Tiger Base or Imo State is worse than what happened at SARS or COSO. At least SARS or COSO, the commissioner of police could get them to release you. But Tiger Base, the commissioner of police cannot release you. They will tell you face to face that the commissioner cannot release you. Nothing will happen.
Anything what you do now, avoid problem. Do carry you go Tiger Base. I go lie for you. Anything will carry you go Tiger Base already. Avoid them. Because anything as a guy, as a girl, anything will carry you go Tiger Base. Possibility of you coming alive, they're very slim.
When somebody wants to draw debt, you will go to Tiger Base. Civil cases, they go and pull Tiger Base for you. Then when they run out of people to exploit and torture, they move into the street. If you are going on the street, the officer pick you up. I don't follow, or whatever you do, you end up in their cell. Before you know it, they start torturing you. They threaten. That's when you start to hear kill and dry. Tiger Base. It is a den of impunity. See, no officer, any officer that is working at Tiger Base, trust me, it is hard to prove that that officer is not high or something, is not taking substance. Because you have to take some substance to withstand the impunity that is going on at Tiger Base in the state. And I find it hard to believe that a normal human being that does not take substance can withstand what is happening at Tiger Base. I find it hard.
Senator Hope Osadimma, I want to talk more about the issue around Tiger Base. For too long, and recently, there has been so much complaint about extrajudicial killing, documented by Human Rights Commission and other watchdog agencies, the way people have been exploited, sometimes allegations of death and killing. I want to appeal to Governor Hope Osadimma, please, our governor, can you please end Tiger Base? First, there's no basis for putting a police station to a government annex. Secondly, I know in Imo there was cases where at night they stormed communities, where two parties over land. And in one of those cases, they shot a young man close to his manhood. The guy was so many years in hospital, so many months in hospital. There are many cases where police officers under the Tiger Base have terrorized citizens of Imo State. My question is, Mr. Governor, this is obviously not what intended. He didn't intend that the citizens will become victims at the hand of very heartless people. To the IG of police, why should there be a Tiger-based police station that is not accountable within the normal police structure? Imo, the violence in Imo, the criminality, the alleged terrorism, and even the so-called IPOB menace all came because of high-handedness, because of criminal policing, and because governors and state officials cared less about how their citizens have been destroyed, either by so-called headsmen or by criminal or by police. Mr. Governor, please, Governor Imo, end Tiger Base menace. Save your people.
This issue of Tiger Base in Imo State, it didn't start today. This matter no be today, don't start. You understand? The insecurity will happen for itself, for that's already. Now Tiger Base the cause. You understand? They are the cause of it. What they do is they kidnap young guys, so already no be place to be say, get too many media people forward. And now this kind of selfish environment, greedy environment, will be saying they look up for themselves. They just all they care about is competition. You understand? Now for where you go see say police go stop, they harass young boys. We no do anything, they ransack them, and people will just they pass. Nobody could talk anything. Now for that also where you go see say somebody they die for road, people could they pass with their motor, they don't even care to even help. If something happened to you for where nobody ready to help you, so what they do is kidnap these young guys, take them to their station, harass them, extort them, make their parents pay a lot of money. Some of these guys said that they're innocent of this crime, so they accuse them of. You understand? Me, I don't travel go with one certain time. You understand? If not because of say I did with my cousin brother. You understand? That day for moto. The Tiger Base person will see the taxi carry me, stop her. Now my bros can't try identify, say him na police officer too. You know what the man tell me? The man come point me, tell me say I did lucky.
There is a detention center called Tiger Base that is being run by one of the SAs to the governor of Imo State. Do you know how many people have died from that detention center? We have cried and
Where
cried.
is the detention center?
It's called Tiger Base. It's in Owerri. Tiger Base. It's in Owerri.
In the city of Owerri?
Yes, in the city of Owerri. It's called
And you are
Tiger Base.
alleging, now, this is a very strong allegation.
Yes,
You are
I'm
linking it to the government of the day.
Yes, the government of the day, yes. They are the ones running that Tiger Base.
This is urgent. I am calling on Indigo. I am calling everybody. This is urgent. What is happening in Tiger Base in Owerri is very horrible. The Yoruba man there and his boys, when they see you, probably you carry shave or you have beards and you look good, they will arrest you. And once they arrest you, they start demanding some certain amount of money, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Once you don't have it, they will tag you IPOB. That's what is happening in Tiger Base. They will call you IPOB. They will tax a lot of things on your head. And if your people do not come within 1 day to pick you up, you are gone. Everything in your body will be harvested. I am calling on Indigo to be proactive. What that man is doing in Tiger Base, only God knows.
Purpose of them, if you are the one that created Tiger Base, please, it is the right time you have to disband Tiger Base. You are from Omoma, and I have heard that there is time you have worked with Okpele Holdings and all these people. Just to tell you that we have insight and memory about you. Please, Tiger Base is not a good place for human being to stay. That very day, they beat me very well. I was humiliated. I was well tortured. I was mesmerized. Not even mesmerized. I was mesmerized. Please, Tiger, Hopus of them, I'm calling you, wherever you are watching this video, please. I'm begging you, I'm pleading that you should disband Tiger Base. Tiger Base is not good for we. It's not good. Even I can conjecture that the DPO is from Yoruba. Most of the people working there I don't think maybe some of them they take drug because the way human people, well-behaved people cannot be maltreating people like that because I just came back from Finland. Even I bailed myself 500,000 naira. I spent money very well before I was brought out. Anybody that goes to Tiger Base does not come out alive.
Day before yesterday, I go over the prison. From there, I go Tiger Base because I talk say this Tiger Base where people they comment. Guy, comment section. My comment section, the most comments where they there now with the Tiger Base. Now I go with the Tiger Base after I come out from prison. When I go give them my charity, I can't go Tiger Base. Guy, man, full Tiger Base. Hey, I for say why everybody come. Guy, if you see man, hey, that place be like mini prison because waiting I see for my eye. Even you, fear no gonna allow you enter there alone because as they enter from the gate, you go see their juju as they take stand up. People will go there, no say I know they lie. If you see their juju, fear no gonna allow you enter there.
I want to complain, and several complaints of Ndene Eburu Tiger Base. I say no governor see Monya arrest, governor see detain Monya, governor the interest in this matter, governor the interest in this case. I drop Garia governor. Always in the lawyer trying for the person. I say, hey, you case governor, even the Tiger Base, hey, governor did this case, governor is interested, government is interested, the lawyer also. I mean, I got the lawyer also. So we have been getting these reports. But unfortunately, this time around, I think we cannot keep quiet anymore.
I don't hear this Tiger Base. I can't see if I go with it for prison visitation. I must reach there. Now I don't reach there, man, food there. That place be like mini prison. Even as I enter the counter, where I want to go give them my charity things, so I carry come bread, all those things. I can't look from their corridor, guy. Now so all the whole inmates sit down for passage. I can't ask them what's happen. Why all these people sit down for here? They can't say say they are said on food. Now I make all these people sit down for here. If people will sit down for that corridor now, they reach 50. See the way why I take count them, I know say they reach 50. Talk less of people will full set. And so I know say they no go get 1 set, they no go get 2. That their set must reach 4. Guy, man, full Tiger Base. Oh. If you find any of your cousin, any of your relative, you know see them or just go there, go observe whether you go see them for there. If you there, if you know there, because people full there. I don't know how they will keep all these people for there for more than 24 hours.
See Tiger Base in Imo State. Everything you heard about that police station is 100% true. The organ trafficking, the torture, the unlawful detention, the crime of innocent Nigerians. Bro, everything you heard about Tiger Base is 100% true. They created that police station to tame Igbo youth. Not to anybody want to tame me. If they tell you how many people don't buy inside Tiger Base, if they tell you how many people these guys don't waste inside that Tiger Base, then if you carry you enter that place, may you come outside complete as human being. No possible. If you come outside complete as human being, you go come fall sick outside. If you know that inside that place, if you come as you must fall sick, bro. Something must happen to you. Content creators in Imo State, you all need to speak up more. You all need to speak up more. Muna go around, make videos. People where these guys don't unlawfully detain. When I come outside, make videos, make the whole world see what they happen. They create a police station to destroy Igbo youth. They create a police station to reduce the population of Igbo youth. At least if you enter under police stations, different people from different tribes they did there. But for that Tiger Base, 95% of the people there are all Igbos. Pure facts. So if you're in Imo State, if you don't get experience with these people, come outside, make video, say something, make they put an end to this nonsense. That police station is devil headquarters. Now evil food there. Those people they commit atrocities. Something you imagine now they happen inside that police station. If you're in Imo State, make video. If this is what happen, if they don't carry you go to that police station before, come outside, make video, tell us your experience. They need to expose these people. These guys are evil. Now devil headquarters be that. Tiger Base, now devil headquarters be that. If it has they occupy you once, people for you, you once, then they carry you enter that place.
Guy, man, they suffer. Men full prison. We no do anything. Among all these people now where they hold now, you go find like 80% who no do anything.
On Friday, on Friday by 5:30 in the morning. I'm normal. I just go to one takere 1 month and then kakunaka. So man no can able na gate. so ihe anyị mete m n'ụra m ebilie ozugbo m bilie n'ụra ka m bịa mara ndị na-akụ na ga-elekwe my children ha nwere akpụ agbapụtala nga anasị mepe gate or I break this gate so ozugbo na command nwa m sị na o mepe gate onye godi ndị ya sị na ndị polisi ntị agwa mepe the gate lekwezi mgbe a na-achị mepe gate echile na fence n'azụ ụlọ but ihe block ọm were egbe sọrọ ndam si me if I run I shoot me where is your husband si ya di m anụ ya so mgbe na-asị di m anụ ya ha sị na is a lie onye nke ọzọ echi n'azụ brush ya mda mada ọ dị another person atekwara m ụkwụ brush ya mada abazie mmamịrị ọkụ nwetezi m mgbe aka ji mata na ọ dị ka ọgwụzi dị polisi bịara ihe a so ma bịazi na-achọ ka nwa ada onye kpọ ha bịa ime arrest I said that na I should calm down so I should calm down onye nke ọzọ amaba n'ụlọ m si ya biko sa na igosiri m police warrant ọgọ ihe were akantị suo m 3 times onye nke ọzọ akụmebe ha brush m down again drag them bawa inside because when them upstairs na watch him again so ka ndị mmadụ ghara ịghọta ihe again ha onye nke ọzọ si push bam inside room ya nwụziri wụ ha ejide m n'ala onye nke ọzọ ejide m aka n'olu machia maka na ma na-etizi anwụ na ndị polisi ha si ha ndị tiger base so ha were aka madam n'olu onye nke ọzọ na-asụ m ebe onye nke ọzọ na-ewere butu na-ama mma n'ukwu ma n'afọ so ụta ka m shi witness on ihe again so in that process ma na-achọ a way to defend myself ihe mesere plastic chain closer to me welizie pịa onye nke ọzọ ma ha ji maka na akpịrị ka ha nwike ha mgbe m bịazi onye ka ji maka na akpịrịzi ya hapụzie m denụ narazi werezi ocha bido pịawasịwa m ahụ niile yipụ efe m ị ga-eti mkpọ ọ na-enwekwa ụmụ nwaanyị na-ara ndụ ha mekwa ike bịa wọcha ihe megere yipụ m efe hụ wundu ndị mere m n'ahụ ibe enwecha sọ wund ndị m bụ n'ahụ ihe ebu m wundu ebe a ahụ ndị polisi tiger base mere m ihe achọ ihu ma ebidochara m everything m ji mee ihe a lee m ụkwụ m niile wụcha wund ahụ m niile wund ihe acha butu ndị ha gbara m n'ụkwụ polisi mere m ihe ndị a yipụ efe m unu ga-eti mkpu
ndị tiger base mmadụ ga-akpọta mmadụ na tiger base gị dobere m onye asị smosi gị dowere m onye 3 years gị dowe gị na-asị na onye ahụ shege mmadụ shege onye ahụ na-enye gị ọda ọwụ ya superior onye ahụ na-enye gị ọda ọ CP onye ahụ na-enye gị ọda ọwụ AIG ka ọ DIG ka Inspector General Police onye ahụ na-enye gị ọda especially ndị anụ na tiger base
ụmụ m ndị ntakịrị na-ebe akwa na-acha atụsị ha ga-egbu m ọmị ya saa biko hapụ na ọmị ha kụrụ onye nka were ụtara pịawa nwa m nke ọzọ pịa ya nye ya wundu n'anya nga were aka ntị nwa ya aka ntị nwa aka mgbechi nwa na-ejizi ofu ntị ahụ anụzi ihe
nwatakịrị
ọnwa 10 years so mgbe ọkara m pụtazi ka ọ mọnịtọ biko ọsọ ọkara nwere bifu nke ovidio ihe megere ndị ọji afụ na na-efe ya dịka ha notisiri ha epuchipụ ya sị ka ihe ọ bịara ebe ime ya sa ihe ama mọm ka ihe ahụ ha epuchiri mama achọsị ha na ha ga-egbu nwa ha epuchiri mama agadi nwaanyị ma ndị ọsọ bịa ntọ agadi nwaanyị yes my mother pushie ya down jelitekwe mma m ga-ahụ na isi nwa ya na ntị ma ka nọkwa ya n'ime
onye ka ha mara isi
my mother then ada nwaanyị etiwezesi egbole mọm ya onye ka ọzọ abụọchi ada nwaanyị n'ala ya ada n'ala bido kwụsụwezi ada nwaanyị ọkpọ ka gasị n'ọwụ dị m ibe ya werezie butu ma ya n'ọgwụ
ndị tiger base ole ka ha dị bịa
ha dị 6 in number with the people 2 people bịara mema with onye nke na-elekọtara ndị ahụ ala ha ya wụ 9 ka ha niile
don't use mouth filter and whenever we dress like this as I dress in attire with their tactical unit jacket. You understand? To identify that they are operating.
Somebody is also laying a claim that when you arrest these people, I just want to ask realize these things because we are live and they are listening. Somebody said that when you people arrest these people, you compel them to pay as high as 10 million as bailout. Is that correct?
Okay. What me I will have to say, in Imo State Police Command, we have a lot of disciplinary units and oversight mechanism to promote transparency in the force. We have complaint response units. We have the IGP monitoring unit, that is the escort, which an assistant commissioner of police is in charge of that unit. We also have the provost department. We have human rights desk office. So I urge this person that if he has this complaint, please channel it to the right source. Channel to the office of the police public relations officer or the complaint response unit of the command, that is CRU. And we are assuring you that you will get justice.
People is asking again, so why do you people wear masks during operation?
It is completely disallowed. Now, if you see any policeman wearing masks, know that that person is going against the order or the directives of the Commissioner of Police and the Inspector General of Police.
For any reason, don't skip this video. Just make sure you watch it and watch it to the very end. Because this issue of tiger base in Imo State is becoming something else. The Imo State governor, as the executive governor of Imo State, the state is actually sovereignty to some extent. And I believe that Imo State government have some answers to some questions as regards to this very allegation against tiger base, because obviously it was not established by the federal government. No, this particular unit of, should I say, police, it's some sort of odd to the modus of operandi of the police. So that is to say that it is established outside the code of conduct of normal everyday police. And that is why I'm coming out with just 10 questions for the government of Imo State. And please, I'm not pulling out these 10 questions as a threat to your government, no, but I'm actually doing it. I'm actually coming out with these questions because it is better talked about than ignored. And seeing that these people now are coming out to say or testify against this particular tiger base, and a lot of people are not actually talking about it, is another thing that should give us a very important concern as a citizen of this country. So therefore, calm down, let me walk you through the important question, the 10 important questions I believe that the government of Imo State
should cleave to its responsibilities as regards to this very allegation, because no one knows. I do not know. I mean, it's most of us asking or questioning. We are just curious. We want to know what is the standard of the establishment of this tiger base. What is their code of conduct? In what law do they operate from? Who checkmates their operational standards? These are the questions I've come with, and I want you all to listen attentively to understand the things that most of us don't know about. The things that are actually taking place in broad daylight, an undeclared war that most of us do not know about in Imo State. Now, let's get to it. Talking about this, in every constitutional democracy, security must never be pursued at the expense of human dignity, the rule of law, and citizens' fundamental rights. While governments have a duty to protect lives and property, that responsibility also carries an obligation to ensure transparency, accountability, and strict adherence to legal standards. Recent allegations surrounding the tiger base in Imo State have raised serious public concern, touching on issues of unlawful detention, human rights violation, and abuse of power. These concerns are not partisan. They go to the heart of what it means to be governed under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When questions arise about the conduct of security outfits operating within a state, it becomes the civic duty of the citizens, civil society, and media to seek clear answers, because silence or ambiguity in such matters erodes public trust and deepens fear, while openness and accountability strengthen democracy and social stability. So it is this context that the following questions are raised, not as an accusations, but as a legitimate civic inquiries aimed at clarity, justice, and reform. These questions reflect the concerns of ordinary Nigerians who believe that effective security must coexist with respect for human rights, due process, and the rule of law. These following questions are for Governor Hope Uzodinma. The first question relies on authority and control. Governor Hope Uzodinma, under what legal framework was the tiger base established, and which authority has direct operational control over its activities? My second question relies on oversight mechanisms. Hope Uzodinma, what oversight structures exist to monitor the conduct of officers operating at the tiger base, and how effective have they been? Third question relies on human rights allegations. Hope Uzodinma, how does your administration respond to allegations of torture, unlawful detention, extortion, and extrajudicial actions reportedly linked to the tiger base in Imo State? Number 4 question relies on independent investigations. Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, has an independent and transparent investigation been commissioned into these allegations, and will its findings be made public? The next question, being number 5, relies on accountability and prosecution. Hope Uzodinma, will officers or officials found culpable of human rights abuse face due prosecution, regardless of rank or political affiliation? My 6th question to Hope Uzodinma relies on victims' access to justice. Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, what mechanisms are available for victims and families to seek justice, compensation, or rehabilitation without fear of intimidation? To the next question, which relies on rules of engagement. Hope Uzodinma, what rules of engagement govern operation at the tiger base, and are they consistent with Nigeria's constitution and international human rights obligations? Hope Uzodinma, my next question is number 8, and it relies on civilian protection. As a governor, what concrete steps are being taken to prevent the profiling, harassment, or targeting of innocent civilians during security operations? Hope Uzodinma, the Imo State governor, my number 9 question relies on reform and institutional changes. As a governor, are there plans to reform, restructure, or dismantle the tiger base if systemic abuses are established? Hope Uzodinma, as the number 1 citizen of Imo State, as executive governor of Imo State, my number 10 question relies on public trust and transparency. I ask, how does your administration intend to rebuild public trust and assure Nigerians that security efforts in Imo State will not come at the expense of human dignity and the rule of law? And the funniest thing is that I got a notification the other day, or should I say I bumped into a video where some people are protesting. They're actually counter-protesting about this particular claim, this particular allegation against tiger base. And let's take this conversation. Let's take it serious, because it goes beyond politics. It goes beyond party loyalty. It goes beyond who supports who. This is about human life. This is about human rights. and the dangerous line a society crosses when security is allowed to operate without accountability. Across Nigeria's history, we have seen a recurring pattern. Whenever fear increases, citizens are told to surrender questions in exchange for protection. But history also teaches us that unchecked power, especially armed power, eventually turns inward against the very people it claims to defend. The allegations surrounding the Tiger Base in Imo State force us all to confront this uncomfortable reality. These are not rumors about stolen property or administrative errors. These are allegations of unlawful detention, torture, disappearances, and extrajudicial actions against the people of Imo State mostly. Allegations involving real people, real families, and irreversible consequences. That is why the 10 questions raised earlier are not hostile questions. They are constitutional questions. They are civic questions. They are questions rooted in Nigeria's law, in democratic principles, and in basic human conscience. So when we ask under what legal framework the Tiger Base operates, we are asking a simple but critical question: who authorized this power and under what limits? Because in any democracy, force without clear legal grounding is not security, it is a coercion. Now, that aside, when we ask about oversight and rule of engagement, we are questioning whether there are guardrails in place. Every professional outfit, security outfit, in anywhere in the world operates under strict code. If those codes are absent, hidden, or ignored, then abuses are not accidents. They are inevitable. Talking about the call for independent investigation is also crucial, because governments investigating themselves behind closed doors is not accountability. Transparency is the only language that restores public trust. Without it, suspicion thrives, fear deepens, and communities begin to see security forces not as protectors, but as a threat. Now, let's address the counter-protests. Some citizens have taken to the street to defend the Tiger Base, arguing that without it, insecurity would have worsened in Imo State. That argument deserves to be examined, not dismissed, but examined carefully and honestly. So, security effectiveness does not cancel out accountability. Even if a security outfit reduces crime, that success does not grant it permission to operate outside the law. A society cannot accept the logic that some lives must be sacrificed so others can feel safe. That logic is dangerous, and once normalized, no one is immune from becoming the next victim. This to me raises an important question. Have those counter-protesting conducted independent investigation of their own? Have they examined the standards, training, and professionalism guarding these operations of the Tiger Base? Or are they reacting from fear, loyalty, or political alignment? Or maybe probably have they been paid to do so? These are some nagging questions that we all need to look into. We must also say this clearly and without any apology. Human beings are not animals. Suspects are not enemies of the state by default. Guilt is not determined by uniforms or accusations. In a lawful society, every person is entitled to due process, no matter how unpopular, no matter the allegation involved. And to these people counter-protesting about this very allegation against the Tiger Base, another uncomfortable but necessary question must be asked: is anyone paying you to protest? Because when money, politics, or pressure enters the equation, truth is often the first casualty. Human life must never be reduced to a bargaining chip in political or security narratives. This is why victim access to justice matters. When citizens are too afraid to report abuses, when families are silenced by the fear of reprisal, the state has failed in its own most basic duty. A security outfit that inspires fear among the innocent is not securing society, it is actually destabilizing it from within. Reform, therefore, is not an attack on security. Reform is how legitimate security survives. Restructuring, retraining, or even dismantling a unit found to be systematically abusive is not weakness, Hope Uzodinma. It is strength, and it is fidelity to the Constitution. So, at the heart of these 10 questions is a single truth: security and human rights are not enemies, they are partners. The moment one is used to destroy the other, both collapse. Imo State, like every other part of Nigeria, deserves safety. A lot of things are going on in Imo State, so it's a very big problem. It has to be addressed. Hope Uzodinma, it is a high time you get this addressed. People of Imo State deserve safety and fairness. Nigerians should not have to choose between staying alive or staying free. A society that forces that choice has already begun to lose its moral foundation. These questions, therefore, are not an attack to the government of Imo State. No, it is not. They are a warning that no society can police its way out of justice, and no government can silence its way out of truth. Conclusively, at the end of the day, this conversation is not about the tiger base alone. Remember, I made a post about this a few weeks ago, and I'm actually repeating it again because of these very protests. Now, it is about who we are becoming as a society. This has to be talked about. A nation where questions are treated as threats is a nation working toward darkness. But a nation that allows citizens to ask hard questions, some uncomfortable questions, especially about life, liberty, and power, is a nation still fighting for its soul. Security should never require the silence of the innocents, the victims, and authority should never fear transparency. If a security outfit is truly professional, lawful, and disciplined, then public scrutiny should strengthen it, not weaken it. For those who feel uncomfortable hearing these questions, understand this. Today, it might be someone else. Tomorrow, it could be anyone. It could be you. It could be me. Rights that are ignored for others eventually disappear for all. This is not a call for chaos. It is a call for clarity. Not a call against security, but a call for security that respects human life, the Constitution, and the rule of law. Nigeria deserves safety. Nigerians deserve dignity, and no genuine peace can be built on fear. So that comes to an end of this very analysis. And I want you all to share, like this video is very important, because a lot of people need to know about this. It is important. Like I said, it could be you tomorrow. It could be me today. It is something that we all need to, voice our opinion about. Kindly share this video. We need it spread as widely as possible. And please don't forget, this is Able Perspectives, your domain for unfiltered news and raw political analysis. Here, I give it to you how the mainstream media cannot even oblige to. The news is unfiltered. The analysis is unfiltered. It is a reportage without emotion, a reportage without bias. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and of course subscribe so you would always get notified each time we drop a new update. And of course, don't forget to leave your comment. What do you think? What are your thoughts about this very tiger base? Who is involved? So thank you for watching. See you next time.